Oh, hello boys and girls. Welcome back to the tube. Feel like I say this every video. I know I've not been consistent. I've just been looking. My last video, I was 30 days out. So I'm going to talk you through where I've been, what the fuck I've been doing, and the plan going forward. First of all, I want to say I will be consistent going forward, okay? I move into my new house next week, which means just filming is going to be so much fucking easier. I'm going to try and vlog like every other day for the rest of this prep and just absolutely spam the YouTube, okay? So since the last video you watched, as I said, 30 days out, those remaining 30 days went absolutely beautifully. Like they couldn't have gone much better, to be honest. Carried on pulling off body weight, was running the high days on Sunday and Monday every single week. And then I competed on Sunday, PCA Island. It's now Thursday, so it's a few days after. As you can see, the tan is still stuck to my hands, but I'm going to talk you through the show day. So first of all, I won my class and I won the overall at the PCA Island, which is pretty mental. So obviously, first things first, right? The peak went very well, as I've already said. We pretty much did a 2-week linear load. I managed to avoid any sort of digestive stress. And I was actually on stage, I think like 0.3 above my prep low after 2 weeks of having like 350 carb as a minimum. And then we worked all the way up to like 450. So I was only a little bit heavier, but the look was completely different. And throughout this video, I'll throw some shots up from the day and from the peak week, things like that. So yeah, we did very, very well. So junior class win, there was me and literally one other guy. Yeah, I looked fucking sick. I was gassed. The overall, obviously I won that as well. So I beat all the men's physique classes as well, which is sick. But I think immediately coming off stage, like, I don't mean this in any like disrespectful way, but the standard of the show, to be honest, was not great, okay? If I'd have come away from that show, having not won the overall, I feel like something would have gone terribly, terribly wrong, okay? I should have won the overall, okay? And I did, so there you go. But yeah, initially I was gassed because I won the sword, but then I think the following day I was sort of thinking like, yes, I've won an overall, but the standard wasn't great. And I was already thinking like, oh, think of all the podcasts that do the show reviews and things like that, saying it's like basically a free overall. But it's actually been the opposite of that. All the sort of show reviews I've watched and things like that have all been they've all been given a lot of credit to me, saying like I was very, very good, which is nice. And honestly, I felt like the physique I brought anyway in the package that we brought was good enough to win an overall, even at a really good show. So yeah, overall, I'm very, very, very happy with how the show went, how the peak week went. And that's the main thing for me, is winning the overall is great, but actually coming in at my best ever, like it wasn't even close. I was so much better than I've ever been before, which was the main thing. And it was also a chance for us to gather data, seeing if this kind of peak approach works, and it did. And it also gave me a good idea of where I'm actually at, because we went into the show thinking I maybe had 2.5, 3 kilos to pull off still to be 100%. That has very quickly changed now to we've got maybe 1 kilo to pull off, okay? So that leads us on to now. So since the show on Sunday, I've been straight back to baseline from Monday, got home Monday evening, prepped all my food for the travel day on the Sunday evening after the show. And yeah, the plan of action now is going forward. I said back to baseline. My baseline food has gone up ever so slightly. I think it's like 50 carb on a training day and a non-training day, because as I said, I've been having 400 carb plus for the 2 weeks leading into it. My body weight was staying stable. So that was a good indicator to us that we could probably add a bit of food to my baseline days, and I've been, as I said, straight back on that. And this morning I woke up to a new prep low, which is fucking sick. And I think that is mainly from the subconscious nerves and stress of that first show is now out the way. And I wasn't nervous about like the physique I was gonna display. It's more just standing on a stage in front of loads of people. That's what makes me nervous. So now that's out the way, I think my body is just so responsive right now. So a new low this morning, the best I've ever fucking looked, and I just keep getting better, which is sick. And I'm eating more food, which again is great. So the plan going forward now is we are 4 weeks out this Sunday from the UKDFBA Heart of England. So it's Thursday now. On Sunday, I'll be 4 weeks out. And the goal is pretty simple. From here, it's going to be another 2 weeks of fat loss. So 2 weeks from Sunday, 2.5 weeks, pretty much from present day, of fat loss. We're still going to run the same approach. Dig for fat loss Monday to Saturday. Tuesday to Saturday. And then Sunday and Monday are going to be high days. So that's what we'll be doing this weekend. And then we're going to repeat that and have a 2-week linear load, exactly the same process as before for the PCA Island. But this time we're probably going to be able to fill up a little bit more aggressively because I'll obviously be leaner. So yeah, I'm so excited for this Heart of England show. I'm so excited just for the rest of the prep. Like, I feel unreal. I was speaking to Ryan the other day. I don't even feel like I'm on prep. Like, obviously there's times of the day where I feel a little bit tired, but I feel great, which is so contrasted to the rest of the preps that I have done. So yeah, I feel great. We've got 2.5 weeks left of sort of digging for fat loss and then the 2-week linear load. In terms of the Heart of England, the next show, I'm obviously very realistic, okay? Yes, I won an overall at the PCA Island. That does not mean I'm going to start winning overalls every show. Probably not even every class, every junior class that I do at every show. I'm probably not going to win every single one of them either. But it's been a nice confidence boost. And again, it just reminded me, like, I'm actually pretty fucking good at this. So yeah, I've not really got any expectations for the next show. The goal for me is to win my class. So the junior class, I would like to win that. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It is what it is. I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram. And then even just being able to be in an overall would be great. Realistically, am I going to win the overall at the Heart of England? Probably not, because it's going to be a very busy show. So it is what it is. I just want to win my class and just make sure I've improved from Ireland, which I know 100% we will do because I'm already fucking way better, which is so exciting to see what we can do over these next 2 weeks. But yeah, obviously this video has been a little bit different to usual. I'm not going to show any training or food or anything today. I just wanted it to be a sit-down video and give you an update of what's been happening because I wanted to sort of fill in the gaps from the last video to now and get everyone up to date with where we're at, because I am going to be consistent. As I said, I'm moving into my house literally next week, and from there I'm going to be on it with the YouTube because it's going to be a lot easier to film without all my family in the way, okay? So yeah, strap in, boys. Please do like, please do subscribe, because as I said, we're going to be on it with the YouTube, and you're going to get to see stuff that you won't get to see on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, okay? So yeah, like, subscribe, and honestly, thank you for watching. Thank you as well if you're someone who has messaged me on Instagram after the show, after I got the win. I appreciate it because I've had a lot of support, which is nice. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, which I will record over the next few days, and then we're into probably uploading every 3 days after that. Okay, so sick. Cheers, boys.